Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. My moisturizer came out in the perfect shape of a mouse today. Years ago this would have got you on Ellen. Look how they massacred my boy. Interviewer, you have a 3-year gap on your resume that just says vengeance. Me. Interviewer, me. You don't remember me, do you? When his name starts with a J and rhymes with one of the 50 states, you leave my boy Massachusetts alone, he didn't hurt anyone. What's a universal thing that most men like? I'm making a comic, but I just realized I don't actually know any men in real life throwing large rocks into bodies of water from great heights. I breathe air for you, I pump blood for you, I filter waste for you, I will make you remember your cringe conversations. Marvel characters, do something. Any kind of threats in Marvel. Marvel Godzilla, I'm on vacation. A cold, me not wanting to admit I'm sick. Is this my allergies in the winter? You're offered $50,000, but if you accept it the person you hate most in the entire world gets $100,000. Are you taking it? Yes, why wouldn't I want $150,000? Never drinking at a bowling alley ever again. Realized this morning I went to 3 bars and a club with these bad boys on. I don't know whether to make a salad or ask him what happened. Is he a doctor the same way Dr. Phil is a doctor? A can of Dr. Pepper has more claim to be a real doctor. Video games in the 80s. Run, jump, eat this flower, collect the coins. Video games now. You are a broken man haunted by the choices you have made. You do not fear the sweet embrace of Seth, but you still have unfinished business. I'm having a bad day. When will this be? Have a good day. What's wrong? When the guy in a Sean video has the same D size as me. When you were studying for a test, but found out it got postponed to next week. I don't need answers, I need sleep. The world you were born into no longer exists. How am I supposed to study when my hedgehog just sits there waiting for me to give him attention? A nephew William served in the US Navy during World War II. The United States. I use the to destroy the when there are half women all over my Instagram feed, but I only wanted cat memes. That one guy from your class that never drinks, smokes, talks to girls and always ready for lessons. Me when I find out that grapes are poisonous to dogs after I have been giving them to mine for years. Boom. I'm okay. Comic readers, manga readers. The cockroach running around the classroom, the philosophy teacher, a lesson on moral integrity. When you're a can't handle different food textures and socially incompetent autist, and not a human supercomputer Rain Man autist. We must change our ways for the sake of future generations. Future generations. Tortilla when mom makes it. Tortilla when I make it. My throat when I finally get food after eating nothing the whole day. Well, now I'm not doing it. I will sleep in the afternoon and study for the whole night. My night. Hey buddy, no one's around. I took a picture of this roof we did at work and sent it to my girlfriend, but she didn't care. I have a feeling the boys will appreciate it. Me suffering and tired of this life. Religious people telling me there'll be another life after I lie. Me after I have spent all my money treating myself because I was in a bad mood. Only 90s kids will remember this. Select gender, male, female. It's just me and my 4 hours of sleep against the world. This is a proper adult swing. It's very different to the adult swing I have got at home. Is the difference that this one gets used and yours doesn't? Haircut on the barber's magazine. Haircut that the barber does. Me, my wife getting mad I'm not sharing my food. When a girl finds out you're actually a nice guy that's not crazy and has a decent job. Moisture meter, dry. Final girl, Thinks that she's chilled. The chiller or monster. The chiller or monster. You fool. I have 70 alternative accounts. Me in heaven explaining God they were just memes. Me getting dressed to go to work when there's an 11-year-old YouTuber that made $35 million this year. When you're bike riding in Poland and you go off course for 5 minutes. I would definitely rather lie Rick Moranis rather than live long enough to become an Adam Sandler. You would rather your wife lie than get paid millions to go on vacation with your friends. Matt 32 years old. Nobody, my boss, increase the output by 60%. When you're trying to be angry but someone says something actually funny. The back-end dev and the front-end dev. She has always seemed like the girl who takes criticism really well to the face, but goes home and microwaves a hamster. Big burger, mini burger, big soda. This girl next to me in class offered me a sip of her drink cause I mentioned that I was thirsty. I was not effing expecting to take a sip of vodka cranberry at 9 AM y'all. Women in 1600. The church. Scientist, students need 8 to 10 hours of sleep a day. School, 8 minus 10 equals minus 2. If I had a nickel for every time a guy named Billy hosted a scam event I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. How the F do people get the average pen size for each country? Am I supposed to submit something to the National D database? No, that would only lower the average. Why boys cry? Why men cry? Drunk, got the Domino's guy to buy me McDonald's in the special instructions section. University of Jabalpur forgets to conduct exam after releasing date sheet and admit cards. Crazy how when I don't text someone back it's because I'm busy, but when someone doesn't text me back it's because they hate me. Behind every good Ford is a Chevy because you won't move out of the fast lane. 0 texts. Wow, literally nobody cares about me at all. 1 text. OMG, can I have a moment to myself for once? Only subscribers when they realize for the price they pay in monthly subscriptions they could get a high-end and actually get laid. This morning I got a drink from 7-Eleven and the cashier said you could get 2 more if you wanted, and so I got 2 more because I thought she meant there was a promo, but there wasn't a promo. I just paid full price for 3 of the same drink. Why did she do this? Pierce Brosnan comes out in support of RFK Jr.'s 2024 presidential run. Me bites into burger. Everything on the opposite end of the burger. Me after I stopped having a crush on that one person. 1 hour woman crying and sobbing sound. This is my gym music. Me taking a she in the stall. Some random kid. Me looking at my mom after the doctor asks my name. He is probably thinking about other girls. Him, I wonder how my 400-pound co-worker wipes his A. Girls when they score 90 out of 100. Boys when they get passing marks. I'm leaving you because you're too mocky. Him, close the door on your way back in. If men didn't exist, who would protect you? Protect us from who? From whoever gave you that haircut. When it's time to say goodbye after having a great time with someone. When you're talking to your therapist and she pulls out random pictures of your parents arguing. Netflix got 1 more price raise before I dust off that VCR. How it sometimes feels trying to talk to a person you want to talk to. Me, it's just a simple phone call. My brain, we are gonna lie. Blue states, no human is illegal. Red states, cool, we'll send you some. Blue states, softly, don't. This opinion TV person is a wet floppy waffle of a human being. Forgiving you means I no longer dwell on what you are. It doesn't mean you are no longer an asshole. I'm low on iron and almost lied. Go mining, lil bro. The real reason we all stopped wearing zip-up hoodies. When the game actually lets you attack underwater, the crusade knows no bounds. Me on my first day working at a hole. A company is working on a device that uses AI to release sense matching your gameplay. Me when I'm playing FNAF 3 and smell spring traps rotting in the vents. The fact that the top selling books are basically the Bible and Harry Potter proves that people love their magic and fantasy stories. It's actually weird how Jamaica makes a joke and actually stares at the person, as if consuming the laughter as nutrients. It must be great to know what you want to do. I have got no idea at all. I just go from one day to the next. Study consistently the whole year while having a little bit of fun. Study on the last day using YouTube summaries after wasting the whole year. When a childless person tells me they are tired, imagine thinking you have a monopoly on suffering because you were all f***ing. When somebody asks me how I'm doing, but I also don't want them to feel sorry for me, I'll probably be sad for the rest of my life, but besides that I'm good. The earth is round. Flat earthers. Them, I love your energy. Me, is that why you're draining it? Literally anyone. Hey, can I ask you something? Me, in a panic attack. We will make a better world for our children. We will make a better world for our children. F you entitled brats. Kids, not happening. How men feel after pissing on the she stain. I'm doing my part. I'm all for human rights and she, but if you run a tour in a factory and decide to wander off, it should be legal for the floor workers to hunt you for sport. MAGA after the armed staff at the Nashville Uvalde and Parkland schools failed to prevent the shootings. We need even more guns in schools. I have to tell you something. After Rex, did you try using lubricants? God chills his son in order to forgive people and he's considered loving and good. I do it. I get thrown in prison for life and I'm considered insane. Double standards. Big word good. No, don't be pretentious. You need to have a middling diction or you deserve to be bullied. Having an advanced vocabulary is conducive to being more nuanced and tactful. This onion won't make me cry. Rooster Teeth is shutting down after 21 years. Me watching reruns of The Simpsons to find out what we have to deal with next. My mom in 1999. I'm turning on the news, it's 5 p.m. Me when Courage the Cowardly Dog is on. No, this time I choose. Me, LMAO, I saw it on Twitter. Them, what's your Twitter? Me, I don't have Twitter. Cars in movies, indestructible like a tank. Actual cars. An Italian is forced to watch the first time pineapple is added to a pizza. Brooklyn, New York, 1924. Brain, break it. Me, why, brain, you gotta. Stores calculating how much they can raise prices before people just decide to start leeting. Went to the zoo today, the giraffe was eyeballing me like he wanted to fight. Would have won too if it wasn't for those zookeepers and their .45 hollow point rounds. Cowards. I think I might need to go to the doctor. Let me consult the flowchart. Should I go to the doctor or dentist? It is too late for you. Use your final days to terrorize and eliminate health executives to enact real change. Cough cough. You'll never find another girl like me ever. When you finish FF7 Rebirth in one single weekend, I have no bees. Alright, I'm gonna hate this character. Damn backstory got hands. My blanket when I try to find the long side at 3 a.m. Where girls cried. Where boys cried. Where men cried. Where legends cried. I'm 5 foot 9 inches. I'm 69 inches tall. Dr. Scruffle's tea belly rub. I'm sorry to have to break it to you, but you suffer from an alarming deficiency of giving me treats. My nephew. It can't be him. Me who always says the most out of pocket stuff on the family gatherings. My brother who's just as bad as me. Just me tactical advantage I needed here. Me. I'm really scared for my future. Also me. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be. I'm fly like Batman, but my genes Robin. Batman don't even fly. I hate you today. When she asks you if you go to the gym. When a brand that you actually like interrupts your video with an ad. Saying apes evolved into humans is like saying eagles evolved into fighter jets. Jimmy Fallon's success only starts to make a little bit of sense when you remember he used to look like this. He looks like everyone from iCarly at the same time. Me thinking I'm first on Mars, hot in my area. Choose your fighter. You have a higher chance of getting flowers on Valentine's Day if you lie on the 13th of February. No, he's got a point. The teacher trying to tell us the benefits of studying, me who already knows I'm going to fail every single class. Me just waking up, that thing I said I would do tomorrow. What do you mean Sherlock Holmes is led? Sherlock Holmes fans in his day. What the bloody hell do you mean you brute? Arthur Conan Doyle. Me being broken, but still working, because I need money to exist. She ain't leave you on red, you left her speechless. Hit that send button again, big dog. What a waste of effing water, for real though. 50 hilarious memes that will make you laugh, only if you grew up in the 90s, meanwhile back in the 1999. Just a little bit please. Genie, you have 3 wishes. Me, I wish for more wishes. Genie, no you can't wish for more wishes. Me, I wish I could. Genie. Damn. That's a lot of complicated engineering. Wouldn't it be simpler to spin the patient? Tired me, cup of coffee and plan for a good night's sleep. Bad night's sleep. The Dragon Warrior. Sage's hair looks like it could be erased by a whiteboard eraser. Bob Odenkirk stand up 1997. He looks like God's first draft of Chris Evans. When she says not tonight babe I'm too tired versus when he says it. Fun fact, if Celine Dion sang only the vowels in her name it would be in the lyrics to Old MacDonald's Farm. The 80s were awesome. Mario Bros, Duck Hunt, Super Mario 2. Up. When you finally found the shelf you need, Eternal Pain. Minecraft tech mods, computer coding, figuring out what small error broke your entire system. Anime fandoms went to characters are literally best friends. DreamWorks after taking literally any book and turning it into a movie. Hey, I just realized Candace and Jeremy look like 2 AirPods. Interviewer, what's your name? Me. Hired. Interviewer, you're hired. Me. Thank you sir. Ryan's buffet would still be open if y'all's parents hadn't lied about your age. If only I had checked myself. Guy who wrecked himself. Sir, our workers formed a union. What? That's impossible. We had a pizza party. 2024 gonna be my year. Me in March. Calculation without tears. When you talking shit to your stepdad and he says I effed your mom. My brain deciding what song to play on loop without my consent. Metal Gear Rising. Revengeance. The only thing I know for real. Samuel boss battle. Extended. Every time we touch. Nightcore. HD. Dog shampoo. Dog conditioner. When people hate things just because they are currently popular, you are not a clown. You are the entire circus. Kid, are you tired mom? Mom. I have been tired the last 6 years honey. Kid, that's my age. Mom. Oh really? Huh, I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, if a voodoo doll gets destroyed, would that chill the person or the curse? Me at 3 AM trying to find that movie with that actor who sorta looks like Kevin Bacon and there might have been a train. When I close the fridge and hear an entire shelf of she fall down inside, but leave it for the next person. Me, those last few drops of actual last drops. There. Here and if I had a nickel for every time I got confused I would be like, where did this nickel come from? And then there would be another, and I would think what's with the nickels leading to more nickels, and confusion, and eventually I would be slowly crushed by nickels without ever knowing why. Your favorite NPC is in great danger. It's a playable character. Hitting it until it functions again. Percussive maintenance. There's a side antagonist in a movie. They start to have a character arc. They slowly start to befriend the main character. They end up being really cool and lovable. Normal keyboard. My dad's keyboard. Me tries to screenshot a meme. The volume bar. I'm gonna stop you right there. This puzzle easy as F. Me explaining the brutal reality of World War I combat, the girl at the party, who's only in the bathroom with me, because I have powder. When I lie I hope it's early in the morning, so I don't have to go to work that day for no reason. Me, was born, my family, let's split up gang. Dude, don't you think you have had enough? Watching an employee making twice your salary struggle to share their screen. Well written, structured, original joke. 9-year-olds. Wheeze. Tatty is like the kid at school that would start fights with everyone and then get their mom in the next day. Me offering a caveman Fanta because I couldn't think of anything better to do with a time machine. I mistakenly kicked my laptop off the bed when I was sleeping. Woke up to this. I thought you were watching anime. I love my friends and refuse to speak with them. Constructive interference, waves together strong. Destructive interference, waves together weak. Me pretending to need something else at the store until the person moves out of the stuff I actually need. Taking a moment to give customer service reps 5 stars because you know those ratings are important and you appreciate them. I remember when tricks used to be shapes, now they are just circles. What if we can't see shapes anymore because tricks are for kids? If I said I love you, would you say it back? Of course, I love you, it back. Me googling a phone number instead of answering it. My requirements for a GF. Female, optional. Mine are simpler. Alive, optional. That's kinda messed up, not gonna lie. Nah, mine are simpler. Human, optional. Mine are a bit lighter. Not a literal rock, optional. Japanese teacher beats up student for making fun of his body by calling him anime character name. When you overhear a group of strangers getting something wrong about a topic you like and know a lot about. Ugh, my head aches, my eyes hurt, and I have no energy. When was the last time you drank water? Get bees, make memes, me. When people say Harambe was just a gorilla.
Spare change, ma'am.